We're going to now talk about the process of being a part of the social stock exchange as a social enterprise. As you would be aware from an earlier segment about what are social enterprises, that chiefly there are two types of entities. We have the NPOs and we have the for profit entities. So let's first talk about the not for profit organizations, NPOs or NGOs as they're popularly known. So, in case of NPOs, before you start raising funds from the SSC, you need to actually complete a process called registration. Only once the registration is done, you can then go on to do a listing of a security. And for organizations that undergo registration, an important thing to keep in mind is the registration comes with a validity period. An annual registration process is there, and it requires annual reporting. And annual reporting would be important for the renewal of your registration as well. And so a registered entity can then go forward and do a listing of a security. And there are different types of instruments. We'll talk about this a bit later. There is the ZC, ZP, then, there are mutual funds and other instruments that may be prescribed in the future. And once a security is listed, then there would be quarterly reporting of utilization. And then there is also additional annual reporting that kind of comes into play. Now let's talk the for-profit enterprises. In case of for-profit enterprises, there is actually no registration required, and they straightaway go into listing the security. And the listing is of equity on the main board. It could be the main board or the SME or the IGP. And equity could also be the AIF or Social Impact Fund. And issuance of debt is also possible for the for-profit enterprises. So what is very critical to note is that we've spoken in an earlier segment about eligibility criteria. And one of the key criterion there is establishing the primacy of social intent. So one should always remember that this pillar is very important. Only once you have established primacy of social intent, you could be in one of these streams as an NPO or a for-profit business, a social business, a business with a social enterprise with a social purpose. And then chief to note is that there is a registration process for an NPO, and only then a listing can be done. We'll understand these concepts a little more in detail as we go ahead. Let's first now talk about not-for-profits. And we spoke that, there is a registration step before the listing step. So let's look at the registration step. It is important to remember that this has to precede listing, and there are minimum requirements that are specified by SEBI from time to time, and the SSCs can also specify additional requirements. So it's very important that when you decide to register, you need to keep referring to the updated regulation and requirements from SEBI as well as the concerned social stock exchange.